they're all doing good wherever they're going. Just a quick little video. I've said this before, Toledo is really close to Detroit. We're about 60 miles south, and until I moved here, I never realized that this is real solid car country. So I thought I'd just do a quick video showing some of the cars in the area that just pop up without any warning, like the group of vehicles right behind me. So what we have here is a little 1964 Ford Falcon Ranchero. Oh, I'm sorry, 65. Here's the 65 Falcon Ranchero. Looks really sharp. Not mine. I'm not trying to sell it, but it is obviously for sale. We're at a place called Tam's Auto LLC. Looks like it's a junkyard, and this is a vehicle that obviously came through the organization, and they're going to get rid of it. So the Ranchero was kind of cool because it was smaller than the El Camino. It's more economical type of vehicle, sort of a precursor to the influx of those little Japanese pickups you saw from Nissan, Datsun, and Toyota. But in any event, this looks real straight. Real nice little car. And then parked right next to it is a Chevy C10 Apache. And again, it looks real nice. We live in the Rust Belt, but this somehow survived. It looks like it's obviously been repainted. I see bubbling coming up around here, around the bottom edges. But again, pretty nice vehicle. Nice trim on it. Looks like the bed has seen better days. Interesting little truck. Has Alabama plates on it. So it's an import. But again, like I said, we got a lot of car crazy folks here in the Toledo area. So it's not surprising to just see this pop up in the middle of nowhere. So I'm just gonna get in my car and drive up and down and see what else I can find. Kind of entering the country area now. Not the city, but the farm areas. Coming up here, we've got a really nice Mustang. This is a local grocery store. It's a block from my house. Take a look at this Buick that's here. Here at Ray Service, I see a nice little Volkswagen here in downtown Perrysburg. So I'm driving around trying to find old cars, and I literally stumbled on a really sad story. This kind of hit the internet a couple years ago and went viral, but and I always wondered whatever happened to the vehicle, but I accidentally just found it. So here's a kicker. Take a look at this sad story. The place looks open, but I'm not going to walk in because I don't want to invade their space, but I'm going to videotape from the other side of the fence. There it is, the 1954 DeSoto. This was a really nice car. I used to see it driving along various sections of Toledo years ago, and it was pretty sad to hear about and see its demise. But let's take a quick peek. It's in a body shop. It looks like they're trying to resurrect it. Here is what appears to be maybe a Source parts vehicle, or quite frankly, it's a pretty nice looking DeSoto as well. And here's the poor crushed DeSoto. Boom. Tree came right down on top of it. So smack across the hood in front of the driver's section and the cowl. And as you can see, there's not much left. A the roof got completely crushed, not only by the trunk, but also by the branches that are equally heavy. That took out the rest of the roof. Not sure what engine this had in it, but more than likely under the crushed hood is a little Hemi engine. But yeah, real shame. But maybe the car's going to be saved. While I'm here, take a look at this. Looks like this must have been a lowrider. At some point in time, it was probably pretty spectacular, based on the painted frame and the custom paint job. But looks like time caught up, and now it's being worked on again. But I would imagine they have to take all this paint off. Well, you gotta admit, that's something you don't see every day. And it looks like the complete car is in a dumpster. And oh, we have a $2,000 Chrysler 300. We need cars that I guess they said they're going to throw away. I don't get it, but there you go. Well, I had to check this place out. P&B Automotive. Got a really nice little Mustang sitting here, convertible. Looks like this is a body shop. But what's cool about this Mustang is that it's parked right behind a Chrysler 300. I'm guessing this is a 66. Bucket seats. Automatic. Look at that aggressive front. Looks pretty. Looks pretty. Nice old Tahoe. Very nice Camaro. Very nice looking nose. The air dams actually made the difference on the IROC. Just made the car look so much smoother. Old Jeep. Look at this caddy. Sitting on a couple flats. Modified vinyl top with a crazy opera light, sunroof. So this is I think a 71 or a 72. It has the smaller bumpers. This was the 71 was a big year for GM. They had a new line of full-size cars. Had the curved glass rounded body. But look at this, Pontiac Sundance. This is one thing you will see all over Toledo are Pontiacs. They're really everywhere. I saw a little Grand Prix before. I should have picked up a video of it. It's got a flat, but somebody likes this car and likes it enough to bring it to a shop to be repaired. Interesting how they were able to have the flat appearance of the window with the cloth top. Really nice little car. When I moved to Toledo, I never thought that this was a city that I would expect to see a suspension bridge. But believe it or not, we have a couple here in town. This is the Anthony Wayne Bridge that covers a span over the Maumee River. And I believe the bridge was made probably around the mid-1930s, Depression era type of a project. But there's downtown Toledo right there, if you can see. And upstream we have another suspension bridge, but that's actually a modern bridge. But I figured I'd shoot to downtown Toledo to see if I could see any old cars that might be lurking of interest. Anyways, we'll just now we're in Toledo proper. So we're in downtown Toledo. This is a motel. It's probably now a sort of a residence inn for locals of a low-income nature. But back in the day, it was probably a pretty popular motel. But again, you find some interesting stuff around here. Here we have a Granville camper built on a Toyota truck chassis. I mean, look at this thing. I don't know how big of an engine this thing has, but I can't believe it's more than 2,000 cc's. So you just gotta wonder, what was the idea behind making a camper out of a Toyota truck chassis? It's kind of cool though. I mean, it's definitely a conversation piece, but again, just one of the examples of the things you're going to find from an automotive standpoint here in Toledo. Here's our famous Jamie Farr Park. Park dedicated to Jamie Farr, the actor who played Corporal Klinger in MASH. Just wanted to get a quick video of this oddity here in Toledo. Where else are you going to see a 76 ball in the Midwest still standing? There we have it, a 76 ball in the Midwest. And it's at the Jet Towing Company. And as we've seen in the past, towing companies have a lot of cool cars locked up in their yards. Let's take a quick look, see what we can see. Here's a nice ride. I'm going to say a 71 Buick. Hoopty. Very cool. It's a 71? 72. 72 olds for sale. Oh man, look at this tow truck. Oh man. God, I haven't seen one of these in ages. 72 Cutlass.
Yeah, I'll give you a shot at this motor.
Oh great, yeah, sure. Look at the clips. Hood clips. Is that a 70? Oh, that's a 71 Buick over there?
That
71 or 72?
think that's a 74.
Oh, 74, okay. And this has got it's a 350, right? Wow. Handlebar covers, handlebar carb. Very nice. Very, very nice. Thank you.
15,000, they can get it.
Okay. Look at this Chevrolet, roughly 1990 utility bed. When was the last time you saw one of these? A utility bed. I can't even imagine. I haven't seen one of these in 100 years. I'm assuming this is probably about a 1990, 89, 90. Some rust in the lower quarter panel there of the cab. Very nice. Got a bumper set up here too. Very neat. A little bit of surface rust, but this would be a nice one to save. And it's all underneath the 76 sign. Another old Chevy truck. Frogtown fabrication. Mustang. Old Cutlass Supreme. I'm going to say this is a 77 or a 76. Looks pretty nice. 82424. There's a phone number. Really sharp looking lines on this car. A formal roof. This was the first of the General Motors downsized mid-size cars. Came out in '77, and the Cutlass Supreme, the Cutlass line in and of itself was the most popular line of cars sold in the U.S. in 1970, 77, 78. I think it held that title up until about 85. Just a cool post-80s Ford pickup. As I noted earlier before, there are Pontiacs all over Toledo. Here's just one example. They're everywhere. I've circled back. I've come south from Toledo. I'm back in the town of Maumee. That was where I filmed the Aikenbrandt tow yard last week. But there's a couple little cars here I want to point out, and this one just cracks me up whenever I see it. So I'll give you a quick peek. So here we have a super wheelbase Dodge Tradesman van. I'm going to say it would be 79 to, I don't know, 79 to 80, 89. And it's an Explorer camper, another camper. So we saw the Toyota before. This is an Explorer, has a Catalina canopy, fiberglass top. It's been sitting here obviously for a long time. You know, I say found on the street is the name of the channel. That includes found in parking lots and found hidden behind garages. But I worked for a Dodge dealer in the late 70s for one summer, and These camper vans and disco vans, I guess, were just the thing. So when I see it, I just laugh. It says Ohio plates on it, so hasn't been, I don't know if it's still registered, but there's something you don't see every day. Dodge camper van. This is the gorgeous Toledo Country Club. I used to live on the Second Fairway, and it's just a great club. It's been here for about 150 years, but you can always expect to see something strange in the parking lot. And we hit a home run on this one. Look at this. A stretched Jeep Wagoneer. You know, this is Toledo, and Jeeps are made here in Toledo, so you would expect some home team advantage, but this is great. This is, look how long this thing is. Needs some work. It's not perfect, but holy moly. Only in Toledo would you see something like this. So I'm going to pretty much wrap up this video with just one last stop. I'm going to turn around the corner here. You're going to see something you haven't seen in quite a while, I'm sure. This is a 61 Pontiac Tempest. First off, what I noticed, I never noticed before on these, is the little chrome fins. They had to attach a little fin on the back of a pretty plain car. But what makes this unique is that this has a slant 4 engine in it. So they took a V8 engine and then split it in half and created the slant 4. It also has a rear transaxle in the back, so there's no transmission. This has a floor shifter, and that's linked to the rear end transaxle. So this was quite an interesting car. It was developed by John DeLorean of the DeLorean fame. So really cool little car. Again, found on a street here in Ohio. These folks have actually a nice little trailer there too. They will pull this trailer with the Pontiac. Very nice. Look at that, another one. So that's going to be a wrap for this video. I hope you enjoyed this quick old car tour of the various automotive fossils in and around the Toledo, Ohio area. We got a lot of likes and hits and subscribers from the last video of the Aiken Brand Tow Yard. So if folks like these types of videos, let me know in the comments, and we'll make more, because I have all the time in the world, and I can hop in my car and I can go all over the place looking for old iron, which I like to do anyways without my little iPhone camera. So anyways, thanks for watching, and hope you stay tuned for more videos. Thanks.